Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm with Valleyscape and I'm an irrigation repair technician. If you're buying a new home, these are the things you want to look for with your irrigation system that you're buying on the property. So let's get into it. Some quick things. So number one, this is really important because this is the most expensive repair you will be doing if there's a problem, and this is fairly common. So you want to check around the sprinkler valves. Look for wet areas, really wet areas, especially if there's moss growing or it stinks or it's really like black dirt. That means there's a constant leak. You're in for something with that, because that means the manifold pipe has to be replaced and probably all the valves. There's a constant leak. Big problem. Number two, what you want to check, okay? Get you one of these. This will tell you a lot. So it's a pressure gauge. It goes right on a hose bib. And a warning, not every property has a hose bib on the irrigation system. This is the easiest way to test it. So it just threads on and you'd open that up with it on. So if the way you can tell if it's a hose bib that's on the house system is it would be coming out of the house or it'd be right next to the house. If it's on the irrigation, oftentimes it's going to have a PVC stem on it and it's going to be away from the house, maybe against a wall or out in the yard. It's going to be in the dirt, or sometimes they're next to the sprinkler valves. That's another way. So the reason this is important, because if you have water pressure that's over 80 psi on an irrigation system, you're pushing it, and you will likely have more problems than a home that does not have high water pressure. Okay, so the lower the pressure, the better. Now, the last thing you want to do, go to each sprinkler valve one by one, take a little bit of time, turn it on. So turn it on manually right here from the top, about a half a turn. You'll notice it pressurize, and then you go and check and see what it does. This will tell you if there's a lot of leaks out in drip systems or out in sprinkler zones. This is stuff you need to know because it can get pretty costly if it's never been maintained. So do that, write down what it does if you can, and then make sure they're all functioning, make sure they're not leaking when they're on. Last thing, go back to your sprinkler timer. In this case, it's in the garage. Check and see if there's any sort of list of what the sprinkler zones are and what they do, and make sure they function from the controller. So go through each zone, turn it on manually, and every controller is a little different, but make sure that it actually functions the sprinkler valves. This is super important. One of the most frustrating things you can run into is wiring that's not working properly, and that can get tough because we have to detect it. And it's really important too, because I've seen this many times, that there will be no list and there's multiple valves, and so when there's a problem, you don't know what it's doing, right? You don't know where to start, or how to fix stuff. So before the seller takes off, see if they have a list. They might have it in their vehicle or something like that, or maybe the landscaper has it. Get that and have a list of zone 1, front grass, zone 2, front drip, all that. That's super important, and this will help you avoid costly, time-consuming, and frustrating repairs on your new home.